That was weird. Why did that freeze like that? I don't know, but I don't like it. Let's say, don't tell me we're dropping frames already. I mean, we could be. I hope not. I will not be happy if that's the case.
What's the matter?
Oh, after I loaded in WoW, I was running my hand down the side trying to find the character I needed, and it looked like my character screen had froze and locked up. And it didn't look like that in game, but it looked like that on the stream. It was bizarre. You alright?
I'm as good as I'm gonna be.
Okay.
I said I just gotta wait it out. Today I learned I have large bumps on the back of my tongue. Normal large bumps. Because I saw them and panicked and looked it up.
You're okay. Alright, you guys. I have to get the Kofi thingy back in place. Because, that's probably good enough, right? Because it gets moved around a lot, so, you know, what works in one position for one game doesn't work in the same position for other stuff, and then, you know, I have to remove it when I'm recording for, that's not what I want. Then I have to move it when I'm recording for, Flamingo Falls and what have you, so we're here now. Oh, I forgot I could fly out here. I was not expecting to jump up into the air. Okay. Okay. Alright, so our much delayed Warcraft stream from yesterday. Apologies about that again. Had not been my intention for it to be delayed quite so long. But when the authentication servers were having their issue yesterday, I just kind of got mad. I had been sitting there trying to log in for like a solid 45 minutes, and it wasn't happening. And I was like, well, fuck it, this could be like 3 hours before it comes back up, and I just want to stream because I've got other shit I've got to do afterwards. And then, like, within 10 minutes of going live on Minecraft, it was back up. So we just played out Minecraft yesterday, because at that point I was like, well, fuck it, we've already started. We're this far in. Let's just not change everything and switch gears, because we're just gonna have to do Minecraft today if we don't do it now. So I was like, let's just do it, and we'll just have to swap the days. That's fine. We'll be okay. And we were okay. And we got a bit of work done over there last night, so that was good. Last night I got in there when I eventually had the chance to sit down and get invested in something after everything was said and done. Because dinner didn't get done until late, and then I had to go and clean up, you know, adulty things. Adulty things. And I got back in there. I moved some of our work boxes down. I moved the empty ones, and then moved the stuff with the various crap in it down there. And then I worked on getting some more sandstone smelted. And I moved the ovens down near where the lava was that I'm working with right now, to just so I didn't have to walk as far, because I had to schlep all the sandstone back to our work area as it was. No real good way to do that since we're using the lava and it's a bit far from where we're at, but you alright?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. You were just
Time's passing, I'm calming down.
you were just standing there, so I didn't know if you were trying to get me. Okay.
I'm pacing out in the other room so I'm quiet, okay?
Okay. Let me know if you need me.
I know.
Sorry, husband's in the middle of a bad anxiety panic attack. He just went and got his first, vaccine shot. Which surprised the shit out of me. I didn't think he was gonna be able to do it. I think he's been trying to this whole time, it's just the anxiety. He couldn't overcome it for them to actually do it. But he got the first one. Hopefully, hopefully he doesn't have too bad of side effects the next couple of days, because that was his biggest problem, was if the first shot was bad, he was probably not going to be able to bring himself to get the second one, and he didn't want to waste a dose for somebody else, because it's kind of pointless if you don't get both. But then he started to break down into anxiety over a reaction, an immediate reaction, and the pharmacy that he got it done at, they're like, we've done like 60,000 of these and we haven't had anybody in the area have a bad reaction. Apparently if he doesn't have a bad reaction within 2 hours, he'll be fine. They kept him there for the 15 minutes and he was fine. But anxiety doesn't always listen to the logical side of your brain. In fact, it will come up with 30,000 reasons why you're wrong. Why the logical side is wrong, whether they make sense or not. But so I woke up to him coming home and being in the middle of a panic attack, so that's why I'm late. I'm sorry. I was trying to make sure he was gonna be alright. I gave him multiple opportunities and asked him multiple times if I needed to not do this today, and he's like, no, do it. I'm like, okay. So I'm not ignoring him. I do feel for him, and I've been checking in on him, and I will continue to check in on him while we're going. So that's just the way life is. You all will just have to cope. Oh, no, let's not get too close to him. Big Ugly can stay over there. We don't want any parts of that. Alright, we're probably good to go ahead and pull now. I mean, we probably could have pulled him before anyway, but out of an abundance of caution. Alright. I must royally suck at playing a Death Knight because I never have enough runes up.
Rune starvation is actually not that rare.
Well, plus I'm in tank spec. I don't know if that makes it worse. Tank spec.
Probably doesn't help.
Which is funny because you think that a tank wouldn't have that as much of an issue. since they're trying to hold aggro. But then again, there could be talent points that help negate that, and I won't know. So, because we can't have those, so, you know. So today we are working on the Death Knight, the Demon Hunter, the Monk, and the Mage. Next week we will be pulling one of the others in. I haven't decided who it's gonna be yet. I don't know. There's a chance it could be the Druid. I have to look at everybody's level ranges and try to make up my mind on that. There's a chance it could be the Warrior. I don't know. How do you not have a dot on you? That's something I gotta work out in my head. Do some planning. And, take that from there. But we'll see. Where's Big Ugly? Alright, he's gonna be a grab and go. Grab and go! Whole new meaning to the phrase grab and go. Alright. So. Hope everybody's Thursday is going okay. Having trouble keeping track of the days when my stream, when I'm gonna stream on what day gets messed up. Whew, I'm tired, y'all. For some reason, sleep just didn't happen last night. It was non-existent. I tried to go to bed around 4 a.m. Was wide awake. Oh shit. Hi. I hadn't meant to invite you to this party, but okay. Right, I hit Rune Tap. Or Blood Boil, excuse me, not Rune Tap. Rune Tap's down here. Rune Tap is something else. What does Rune Tap do again? Reduces all damage. Okay. That's good. We need to remember where that is. Oh, and there's our ding. What is this? Dancing Rune Weapon summons a rune weapon for 8 seconds that mirrors your melee attacks and bolsters your defenses. While active, you gain 40% parry chance. Well, I guess we'll put you there, and we'll put you there. Alright, so that's level 34 in the books. She's a little over halfway. Did that. Okay, cool. That got in the shop. Alright. That's fine. Alright. Death Knight with what looks to be some kind of weird waspy fly thingy in the background hovering around her. That's cool. Okay, so let's hearth back. And we'll get our slash played. Alright. And we'll crop this down. Like, I really didn't think my boobs looked that big when we had the camera open, and now they're just like, boom! Boobs! Can we get that hand adjustment back on the selfie cam that we had before? It suddenly stopped working because the poses now and the fact that they're not doing facial expressions, they don't look good. Just saying. In my opinion, the angles look weird now. So, WoWChallenges, bloodthirsty, my bloody soul, blood DK. Do we see a theme here? Dings level 34. So we're looking at a slash played so far of 2 days, 12 hours. 48 minutes and 4 seconds. Total kills thus far. We're looking at 4,894. Alright. You know what? Let me bring that back. Okay, so the numbers aren't too badly off. Quests. Alright, good. We're still clean on... She has some quests completed because of the needing to quest to get out of the starting area. So she doesn't have any daily quests, so it doesn't look like we've been hit with anything extra. So didn't pick up any greens this level. Sometimes that happens. No matter your level. It's definitely a thing. So let's go ahead and do our vendor. Did at least get one ivory tusk, so that was good. They're your big ticket item on those river beasts. So that netted us 108 gold for this level and more than covered our repairs, so that's fantastic. We picked up some more meaty haunches, nowhere near the range of meaty haunches that Soul Snuggles had, but oh, Soul Snuggles will be coming back into the, well, will she be coming back into the mix soon? She might. I don't know. It depends on what kind of time we have. She's been benched temporarily. Excuse me. Because she was waiting for the mall skip to come in so she could test it. For us at WoWChallenges, I was going to sacrifice her. Or potentially sacrifice her. See what happens. I don't know if the mall skip's going to mean all that much to a bloodthirsty, excuse me, because it's not just gonna drop your ass in Bastion, it'll drop your ass in Oribos, so, and then you'll be left with the threads of fate stuff, and we can't take threads of fate, so then you're still gonna have to do the quest through Oribos to get into Bastion. So it might be better for those that didn't like doing all of those quests through the mall, or for those that are nervous about that escort quest. It does get you out of that. So I mean, that's good in that respect, but it's not like you're not gonna have to quest at all once you do that. You're still gonna have to do the Oribos stuff. So, we'll see what the quest inside of it looks like for accepting that, if it's gonna credit fill in all that stuff from the mall. We'll see. And 9.1.5's release date has been announced. That's going to be November 2nd for the US. Yes, November 3rd for EU. Okay, sorry. I have not been up that long. I think I've been up maybe an hour ish, maybe. So yeah, so she's waiting for that to come in. All right, let's pop. Oh, okay, so that definitely just hit 34. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Okay, so I think we will pull the druid in next week, because you're 23, you're 21, you're 24. We can't pull the shaman in yet, because I really don't want these two that close to each other. We'll We're gonna have to get some space on this one. At least wait until this one's 30. Before one of those other two gets pulled in. Is what I'm thinking. So, last night, I was trying to sit here and think of what the hell else did I do last night. Last night I was trying to work on my flying for Shadowlands. Holy fuck, did that piss me off? I don't know how you guys do this, the endgame stuff anymore. I mean, I used to do it, but when did World Quests come in? Was that like a Legion thing? I think when that shit started, I just was like, yeah, no, I'm done. Because it just got so fucking tedious. And this whole Covenant shit is just really the Azurite necklace and the class hall weapon all over again. It really is. And I can only do that in short bursts, so... I got up to 7 renown. Yay. Oof. I tell you, I had to go and defend Maldraxxus. I think that was on my list, and I'm not a fan of that place. It's actually kind of difficult to get around for me, especially when I can't find the goddamn people because I don't know where they are. I'm not kidding. I spent 20 minutes trying to find this one guy. And apparently I kept running to where the arrow was, and the arrow's like, here. And I'm like, but there's a wall there. I can't go that way. Something, is it above? Is it below? Because it had the little arrow on it like it wasn't on the same level as me. I was getting so mad. I was like, what is happening? And then I finally found a path, and I'm like, well, what's this way? And, I finally found it. The fucker was in a cave, and I'm like, god damn it! Like, what the hell? And then I was seeing arrows for treasure chests, but there was no way to get underground where they were pointing it, and since I didn't see any caves nearby to get in there to get it, I'm like, so where is it? And I kept looking up and there was mushrooms above me. I'm like, are they on top of the mushrooms? Is this for just the flying people? Like, I don't understand how I get to this. Yes, you spent a lot of in-game gold for that. Have fun with that. Sorry, that was an obnoxiously expensive mount at one point. No thanks. It's loud and it annoys me, and kind of like the motorbike. It was the thing because it was a multi-person mount at the time, but I never use it unless I'm with somebody. So it's in storage with a drop cloth over it, collecting all of the dust. But you alright? I can't help you with that. But, yeah, sorry, like I said earlier, for those that just came in, husband was in the middle of a really bad anxiety attack, so we're gonna be constantly asking if he's okay every time he walks back in the room. So he went and got his first shot for the vaccine. I still need to go and attempt that and hope I don't have a reaction to it. I never know what I'm gonna react to. I broke out in hives from 3 different antibiotics that they gave to me within like 4 days, and nobody could figure out why. I had allergy tests done after. Nobody knew why. Everything came up inconclusive, so I'm really nervous. But I did promise if he got it, I would try to get it. And I don't usually take much medication. I have had one
I'm out of range.
antibiotic for a UTI that I didn't react to, so it might have been something else in my system that everything was freaking out about. It could have been something about that particular pharmacy, because we got them all from the same pharmacy. I don't know, but it was very bizarre. Nobody else reported problems from there. But, it was weird. But we will see. Okay. So yeah, this whole working on the renown thing's a pain in the ass. After I got done doing the, what is it? What was it? Like 4, 5 dailies in Maldraxxus. I was like, yeah, I'm done. It's late. I'm done. I was like, fuck that shit. I need a break. My brain was just like, yeah, no. That, and it was a bad hand day yesterday. I had moved my hand the night before. I'd picked up a sprint brace just to try to sleep in that, or to have one when I'm not at the computer, just to try to stabilize my hand a bit so it can have a chance to rest and to heal. And I moved the hand that it was on to grab my pillow, and the way I grabbed my pillow, my hand was like, no, that was not good. So yesterday I was a bit extra sore, but I'm just mildly sore today, so hopefully we can stop re-hurting it and let it get its act together, because we've got a lot of art things coming up.
I need to get closer.
A lot of art things coming up. Like, I'd actually been contemplating adding an extra stream day in for art stuff on Mondays, but that's not gonna happen. Because, husband started playing D&D on Monday and Tuesday now, so one of our friends that's in his online group, he used to run for a group of his friends, but they would do it online because they were in different locations, and there had been some drama, and the group had stopped doing D&D for a while. And now the same friend wants to restart running for them. He's like running a module, and they all the group that kind of like balked at his DMing previously, they're like, yeah, let's play. And I'm like, is this a good idea? Isn't this just going to end in tears and sighs and anger? And he's like, oh, I'm not invested in this game. They can go fuck themselves if they get pissy about it, because this is a pre-made and I didn't make it. And I'm like, alright. Probably isn't gonna go well, but okay, somebody's gonna get butthurt. And, so that's on Monday evenings now. And there's our dingy ding. So we can't do that on Mondays, and I would add it in on Saturday, but I am booked on Saturday. Like, if I'm not on the show helping Lita, then I'm doing show stuff for Lita, so that's not, and that takes me a while to get through. It shouldn't, but it does. Like, just because I'm slow. And I'm just kind of puttering around, and I'm like making my dinner in between, and you know, doing blog posts and doing all of the things. It takes me a few hours. And by the time I'm done, it's like probably midnight or 1 a.m. And I'm like, I don't feel like doing anything now. And that's kind of late to start an art stream. I don't mind going that late streaming. But it's kind of late to start then for me, unless I have pure insomnia and just cannot fucking sleep. And have to stay up for a specific reason till, like, you know, morning, or till daylight. What the fuck am I doing? I'm not even paying attention. Jesus Christ. Y'all. I swear, my brain. You ever just sit there and wonder what the fuck is wrong with me? Because it really, like, yourself, I'm sure some of you wonder what the fuck is wrong with me, but, you know, have you ever wondered that about yourself? I do wonder what the fuck is wrong with my brain. My brain does not function properly. I swear. See, like, the boobs are just... Look, I have boobs! It's, like, right there. I mean... I'm a rather heavily endowed person myself, but... I wish I wasn't. They get in the way, y'all. I don't like them. I would much rather be an A or B size. WoWChallenges, bloodthirsty. Who am I on? Soulglaive. My brain just kind of like was doing the little Windows spinning circle thing. WoWChallenges, bloodthirsty, Soulglaive, vengeance, demon hunter. No, there we go. Dings level 24. We have a slash blade of 14 hours, 36 minutes, and 16 seconds. Scions. What are scions? There we go. Don't know. Total gals. What the hell was that noise? Was that his, furnace? Because it kind of sounded like somebody, you know, doing some kind of creepy breathing there. So, 10, 11. Alright. Close that. We'll tweet you.
Who bods goods here, mate?
What does he say?
Travel safely now. So, fancy some bits and bobs?
He didn't say it again, so I don't know. Alright, I did replace one of my warglaives with a sword. It does a lot more damage than that. So, I'm still in a lot of the starting Demon Hunter gear. Sadly, drops have not been all that kind. We didn't get that many big ticket drops this run through. We did get that one bushy tail. We did pick up 2 greens. I'm just gonna throw them in with this lot because they're only worth a few silver. So,
stop by any.
all right. So 79 gold. I mean, I guess that's not bad considering we're only 24. You have to keep your level in perspective with how much you're getting each one. Excuse me, each ding, so. Alright, so there's number 2 down. Alright, let's move on to the monk. So every level feels longer with this monk. It's a lot. With the monk. Okay. For some reason, Moobot is not in the chat. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Okay, I didn't see it before. And Zuzu is rolling all over the bed, snorting. He must have an itch. He's such a dork. I'll tell you, for a little tiny 20-pound dog, he had me pushed diagonally almost off the bed at one point. he took his half out of the middle, and I'm trying to squeeze in to get to my pillow, and I'm like, could you slide over? And he's like, no. I'm like, I would like some bed space. And then he finally did move, and I was able to get into my spot on the bed. And I was like, okay. And then he decides to lay up against my chest, and I'm like, alright, that's fine. And then he kept nudging me for pets, and I was kind of sporadically petting him. And he likes to sleep on his back. So then he flipped over onto his back, right? And he's leaning against me. And he's under the blanket. I had my head out from under the blanket, and I'm kind of reading, trying to get myself tired enough to fall asleep. And next thing I know, the blanket comes up, and there's this foot almost in my eye. And because when he sleeps, he'll stretch and go stiff-legged while he's sleeping. And I'm like, sir. And then he was awake. He, like, looked up at me. He's like, what? I'm like, your foot is in my face. Can we not? And then he kind of gave me a dirty look. And then he eventually... sorry, allergies. I'm losing my voice again. And then he's like, fine. And he turned back over and was on his side again. And the shade this dog gives me and the sass is unbelievable. So then he turns over on his side. And he's slowly turning himself, instead of laying up and down like a person on the bed, he's slowly turning himself to lay across the bed. And there wasn't that much room between the edge of the mattress and where I was laying. There was a little bit, but there was enough for him to be laying the correct way. And he's just like, I'm gonna do what I want. So I guess he got mad. And then he's doing this slow turn to lay across the bed. And next thing I know, I'm like halfway across the bed because he's slowly nudging me. And I'm like, what just happened? Why am I diagonal across the bed? I'm like, what? I was like, buddy, what are you doing? And then I had to get up and pee, and he wouldn't move back over when I came back. I mean, I could have bodily moved him, but he goes ragdoll when I try to. And he's heavy, like 20, oh my goodness, that's vibration-y. How can people stand that in their cars? That's bothering me, and I'm not in their vehicle. Holy shit. I can feel that in my chest. They're sitting trying to turn at the corner. Oh my. That's terrible. Car stereos should not go that loud. That's dangerous. I mean, they can't hear shit coming up with safety vehicles and stuff. That's terrible. Anyhow. So, I got up to pee, came back, he wouldn't move, but yeah, 20 pounds turns into fucking dead weight when it don't want to cooperate and help you. And I wasn't in the mood to fight with him, so I'm kind of laying there diagonally. Then I had to pee again a little while later. I got back up. He still wouldn't fucking move. And I woke up again because I was so stuffy. I couldn't breathe. I was like, great. My nose had completely dried out. And so I had gotten up again to go to the bathroom and blow my nose. And Russell had gotten up somewhere in the meantime. And my mom had made bacon and she saves it for the dogs. Well, some of it for the dogs. And he brought their bacon in, and Zuzu climbed out from under the blankets. He's like, bacon? And I'm like, thank fucking God. I am not comfortable. I cannot sleep like this. And I was finally able to get back into bed properly. And then I passed the fuck out till he came back from taking my dad to get his booster shot. But I was just like, damn, dog. What the hell? Give me some room, please. And Momo's still gimpy. We occasionally get a happy tail. When we've tried to get them to do some tricks, sometimes he'll, like, we try to do gentle tricks. A, just to keep him moving, and B, just to make sure he's still interested in what's going on around him. And so far it seems to be the case. And we don't know if he's just scared and that's why he doesn't want to go outside to pee, or if he is actually still hurting a bit. Because he'll get up and go pee on his potty pad, and he'll be prancing out there when he does that and happy. But he's also still sort of on the muscle relaxers to a degree. We've cut that down. Uh-oh. That was scary. We've cut that down to a quarter of a pill. Because we're gonna have to start weaning him off of them to gauge how he's doing. What the fuck? It's not my latency, that was the game. Ow. Ankle. Those lag spikes, man. They will be the death of every monk I've ever had. Good lord. Like, let's not, shall we? Can we possibly not have that happen? We're just gonna touch a death you to get you done. Alright, so we've got a bar and a half to go on this one. She's picked up quite a few things. She replaced 2 pieces of gear. And she's got some other vendorables. So this was a decent level for her so far. I mean, we're not done yet, but we're working on it. I was hoping to get some more work done on Flamingo Falls, but I think I finished what I was working on, so I think I just have to go in and edit. I think. I think I'm ready to start a new thing over there. Now that the first animal's in, I need to add some more of that animal. I need to go in and check my breeding status. I think we can let the flamingos breed for a while. Maybe I'll just let one pair breed for a while. I can't remember if I turned off breeding on them or not. Oh, that one's... Our timing's off because he's all the way up there. That's fine. I usually try to snag him when I'm at the bottom of the hill and I've got someone that can reach him. He's just easier to see down there. But that was not to be this time through. You know what? These trees are so tall. And I am not. Oh, so Stardew Valley fans. Concerned Ape's working on another game. It looks like it's part of the Stardew Valley universe. It may not be, but like the town tile sets and everything look almost identical. Like it's the same art style entirely. It's called the Haunted Chocolatier. Everything about it is just, it's very Stardew Valley, but it's like a different storyline entirely, so it looks interesting. People on Twitter were asking him how much it was going to be. It's still in development, it's not ready for release yet, but he did release some video of early gameplay. It looked interesting. He had put together like a demo for it, so it's not release ready yet, but it is getting there. So people had asked him how much it was going to be, and he goes, it won't be more than Stardew Valley. So I don't remember how much Stardew Valley was, because I'm pretty sure a friend of ours had gifted us Stardew Valley. So I don't know off the top of my head how much it is. What's that? Bracers, you say? 4 intellect, 6 stamina, 4 crit. Oh, we lose the crit. How badly does that affect us? 1%. Alright. We need the intellect and the armor more than the crit at this point, I think. I can't tell you how old those bracers are. I feel like they're fairly old. Leather drops don't happen very often for me for some reason. They'll happen when I'm not on a character that can wear it. But all of my characters that wear leather, which aren't many, they never get the leather drops when I'm on them. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Oh, now we're getting greens. Got a shield. Second of the same shield. Can't use it. That's fine. That's okay. Alright. So this one's starting to take a little bit longer to get through. I might take them down to 2 bars to go from here on out. Possibly. We will have to see. How that looks. So it does add more leveling time onto me. This one will be our highest character that's not benched as of next week, so until Soul Snuggles comes back into the mix, and I'm not sure when I'm gonna bring her back in, because she is a duplicate class, so I might just test her as far as like the mall stuff goes and then re-bench her if she doesn't get dinged for anything stupid. So we'll have to see how that goes. But I think I want to focus on these classes that I don't already have one on. Just because time. Because I'm like, well, if we're only doing a level a week, and I'm like trying to add it out in my head, and I'm like, my WoW sub's only good for a certain amount of time, which is why I'm working on flying, because I'll get some more gold that way. I'm just going to have to farm for it. And get out there and actually play my gatherer. Because, you know, all that stuff. But I did make quite a bit last night. Quite a bit. I made like over 2,000 gold last night. To me, that's a lot. I know for a lot of people are like, chump change. But, you know, for me, that was a good amount of gold in one night. Just completing one of those Covenant Hall things. So, oh, what is this? What is this? Invoke Yulon, the Jade Serpent. 3-minute cooldown. Summons an effigy of Yulon, the Jade Serpent. It will heal injured allies with soothing breath, healing the target and up to 2 allies for over 4.2 seconds. That's not very long. Although, I guess that would be more of like an oh shit. all of the things pulled sort of situation, I suppose. My bar's getting very full here. It might come in handy in BFA. It's not something I'm going to be using a lot. I mean, with a... See, it doesn't... With a 3-minute cooldown, you kind of can't use it a lot, really. Alright, back to Heatherford. Oh, that hurt. Hand did not like that. Alright. Okay, so let's do our screenshot. Okay, so WoWChallenges, Bloodthirsty, Soul Fist, Mistweaver Monk, Ding's level 42. So we're looking at a slash play time of 7 days, 10 hours, 21 minutes, and 1 second. Total kills up to this point so far in her challenger career, 16,000. 65. Okay. So let's go do the vendory things.
Finest wares and culture is right here.
Okay. So let's start with our gray stuff. Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't leave me as the dishes.
Appreciate your patronage.
So that's 188 on just the gray stuff.
Fancy some bits and bobs?
So let's look at the gear now. And let's take a look at all this. Not the vendor levels that you're gonna see in Shadowlands, but you know, it's not bad either. And you know, we've picked up some meat too, so we've got that going for us. We're not gonna vendor the meat yet though. We'll do that when we're completely done out here.
Travel safely.
So it was another 24 gold off of the gear. So, you know, 200 gold for 1 level. Not terrible. Not terrible. You know, we'll see. All right, now. Let's pop on over.
Sorry, dear.
You alright?
Yeah. My mother will be coming down at some point. Well, they'll be starting some point in the next couple of weeks, probably Monday. So
Couple weeks or couple days?
Couple weeks. She hasn't left yet. She might leave Monday. They're not sure.
Well,
but they will probably leave at some point in the next couple of weeks.
is she gonna call us when she actually leaves?
Supposedly. But that doesn't matter because I'm gonna get started now.
Okay. Alright, Monday I will shampoo that rug.
Yeah, we'll see how I get before that.
Alright. Sorry, like I said, life has been fucking kicking us in the balls left, right, and center. And not even letting us stand up off the ground before they knock us to the ground again. There was a big kerfluffle where the mother-in-law's been up in New Hampshire with one of her sisters, because the one sister has multiple properties up there that she's been renting to family and whatnot, and there was a big to-do where they were gonna have to sell the one property because the person wasn't gonna renew their lease, wasn't gonna renew their land lease because it was like a cabin trailer thing. And then they made up, and she's selling it anyway, and then she's decided she's going to sell another property of hers because the person that was taking care of it moved out. And then there was talk of them bringing stuff down here and trying to move and tow her car with a U-Haul on it, and instead they decided to get... Who paid for that trailer hitch? And trailer? She paid for all of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom doesn't have money for a trailer.
I'm just trying to make sure.
She has no money to do it, and she has no resources to use instead of money, so...
Okay, and I take it that's going to have a New Hampshire plate on it, that trailer?
Probably.
Because it's going to be your aunt's trailer, technically?
Probably.
Okay. Did you make coffee?
Not since this morning.
What am I smelling? Is my mom cooking?
Not that I'm aware of. Don't know.
It smells like burnt coffee. I've been smelling weird things for the past several hours.
I did just toss out the old dog food bags.
No, this smelled like coffee. Like, I actually thought you had gone to make coffee while you were in the other room.
Nope, sorry.
What is that? Is my mom outside smoking?
She was earlier. Like when I first went out there, so that might be it.
Maybe that's what it is. It does almost have a tinge of wet cigarette butts to it. And it was kind of sprinkly last night and damp, so that could be what it is. I'm stuffy. Yay for allergies.
Yeah, yay. Holidays.
I have no idea what that was that just went through the corner of my screen, but that was kind of weird. Oh, we are dropping frames. That's excellent. Doesn't look like it's too obnoxious yet. But it is something. These fights just take so long. So, I did attempt to kill some of these, horses and the staggy deer goat things, whatever the fuck they are. I can kill them on this character, but it takes a good chunk of my health off, and then I have to stop and eat. And it just... the time that it takes to kill them, I could have killed, like, 2 moths. So, by the time I get my health back up and can run on again, and these guys don't do nearly the damage that the other ones do, so I just kind of resigned myself to these, because they do give more XP than the turtles. And those turtles can be kind of tough, because they are a tankier critter. And these ones don't do as much damage as them, but I haven't had any problematic people out here lately. Actually, to be perfectly honest, the past few days that I spent working on this character, I think I saw 2 people. It was bizarre. The past couple of days have been kind of quiet out here, and then I was like, well, maybe everybody's doing Halloween stuff. Or they're working on Covenant stuff. Or maybe they're all playing New World. Who the fuck knows? Husband looked at New World. It looks interesting, but it's also kind of irritating with the AFK trouble getting into servers and stuff. I think they just need to add some more servers if they're gonna have that low of a level cap on it.
Well, they specifically said that they are rolling out servers over time.
Yeah, they're gonna need it. I guess they weren't really anticipating it being that big.
That is what they claimed. Of course, then again, they also own the fucking system that's holding the servers, so...
Yeah, I mean...
That argument doesn't really hold much
Who knows? I mean, they might have just expected to WoW and Final Fantasy to still be the big dogs in town, and that people wouldn't pay them much attention, but anything new, especially with the climate of things right now in the gaming industry, is gonna at least draw a look-see, to see what's happening, especially if you get some of the streamers, streaming their beta testing and stuff. I don't know if people did, but, there was a lot of hype around it, so I mean, if you're gonna hype it up, then be prepared for at least people to pop in to see if they like it or not. But that's just my thoughts on it. But we'll see. Oh, snotty throat, my goodness. Nene no likey. So we've got 2/3 of the bar left to go. I did pick up a few greens. Nothing that was really gonna be an awesome replacement, because we did go gear shopping on Auction House. You were RPing a gnomish tinker? Alright. Were they a mechanome or a regular one? Or was that in a different game? Like, was that in WoW or Final Fantasy? Or I haven't played Final Fantasy. I was thinking about trying it, and the husband's like, let me do the demo first, because he knows how I am with game menus and stuff, and I get confused and frustrated really easily. And he's like, let me take a look at it. He didn't even finish playing the demo. He's like, yeah, no. He's like, you're not going to be able to play this. And I was like, yeah, sure? He goes, yeah, the menus are all kind of, like, extra, more layered than they needed to be. And he's like, you're not going to like this. And I'm like, okay, I wasn't sure if I was going to. I don't think it's my style of gameplay. And WoW retail? Gotcha. But, you know, we'll see what things come to be. I am in the Kickstarter early access group for Coral Island. That was supposed to come out this month for beta, or for early access rather, and that got pushed back. Oh, thanks for the follow. That got pushed back until early 2022. So, sad panda, sad trombone. I really wanted to check that out. We will check it out on stream as soon as I can get in there, but it got pushed back because they weren't as far as they wanted to be for early access. So, I mean, that's understandable. They want more stuff ready before they let more people in there, and I get that. I'm just sad. But, you know, we'll have something to look forward to this winter, I suppose. If it doesn't get pushed back again. Hopefully it doesn't. And, so we've got that coming. We've got, I don't think we've got any other games that we're in at the moment. We might try out the Haunted Chocolatier from Concerned Ape when that comes out. I don't know when that's coming out, and that might not actually be till after the end of the year, because we don't have any money to spare on anything right now. Battletech, it should be on my Twitter. Give me 1 second, and I will get that. I don't want to die this close to digging. Battletech. Where are you? Let me pull that up. My Battletech is hashtag 1410. It's Nisi 1410. I think I have it in my Twitter bio. Maybe? I may have, no, yeah, no, it's on my Twitter. on my profile page too. Alright. So that was one rotation. We still have maybe half a bar to go before we dig. So, all this traffic today. Sorry, I do have the window open and we do live on a busy street, so traffic noises happen. There's not much I can do about that. The insulation and soundproofing in this house is terrible. But the mortgage is paid and we don't have to pay rent, so I'll take it. It's a roof over our heads with internet that's pretty decent, so that's fine. Or at least it's decent most of the time, as I'm trying to see what the frame droppage is over here. Because we were dropping a little bit earlier, but it wasn't too terrible. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab this one. I do see the friend request. I will handle all of that after stream. So we're almost done with this character, guys. I'm gonna be the first max level bloodthirsty mage in Shadowlands. Unverified, of course, because we have that gear tracking bug on the website right now. So you all have seen my gear, and I can show you my gear page, but anybody that dings currently until this bug gets dealt with in our tracking system on the WoWChallenges website will be considered unverified, and we will verify those runs once we get everything sorted, providing we can get it sorted. Nita is trying to get the code team to dig deeper into that. Hopefully they'll have time. But right now it will be considered an unverified run, but that's okay. I know we got there. And I know we didn't have any rule infractions because we were clean up to 2 weeks ago, so what's wrong?
Your mom is sending me to Sonic. Did you want a slushie or something?
Can she afford that? Because they're expensive.
She's got a relatively tame order for herself. I just figured I'd get you a slushie or something.
Alright. You okay? Are you up to doing that?
I'm as good as I'm gonna be today.
Alright. Because, I mean, you could have told her that you're in the middle of an anxiety issue.
It's calm. Now that my alarm went off, it's calmed down some.
Okay.
I no longer have to worry about being in imminent danger. So,
Danger, danger, Will Robinson,
I'm sure
danger.
I'll have another one tomorrow when I feel shitty about it.
Well, some people were saying the first one wasn't too bad.
Yeah, my mother didn't have any reactions to the first one.
Just make sure you keep drinking your water. But, sorry, had to check in on the husband. Husband suffers from, what did they call it? General anxiety disorder, depression, and, he is on the autism spectrum, what they used to consider the Asperger's range. I know that they don't use that term very much anymore, but that's the range that they have him in. So, and he got his first vaccine shot today. He was finally able to bring himself to do it. So, and he's been having a wonderful anxiety time ever since he got home. So I'm just checking in on him, making sure he's okay. I gave him multiple opportunities just to, you know, tell me, no, don't stream today. So I asked him point blank, I'm like, you're sure you're okay? I can cancel, it's not a big deal. And he's like, no. like, you know it's a bad anxiety attack when he hits hypersensitivity level where he can't stand people or things touching him and stuff, so we just let him do his thing. At least he didn't shut himself up in the bathroom for a couple of hours, because that's what he used to do before he got on the medication, just because he considered that like his safe space where he could calm down. So, and we did talk to the second lawyer yesterday. They did agree to represent us. Don't know how hopeful she sounded, because I didn't hear her side of things, but because he was on the phone with her, and you know, she actually talked to him for a while, and I was getting all kinds of information from him. It wasn't like a 5-minute thing and done. Like, she talked to him for maybe a half an hour and stuff, but you know, she gave us a realistic time frame. You know, didn't act like, oh, you know, we'll get this wrapped up in a couple months. No, she told us point blank it would probably be close to 18 months before we get any kind of definitive answer. It's a long time when you're financially strapped, but what can we do? I feel like I'm casting slow. Like, what is happening? I don't like it. The weird server side lag has been quite concerning at times out here. Especially when it just seems to happen. Out of the blue. There's days where it's like, oh, this is gonna just, you know, lag spike in the middle of me attempting to cast. That's fun. And I'm trying to watch the elemental and his casting speed, and he's making me nervous, because it's like, what's that? So we're at 353,000. So what, we're 400 away? So one more kill, I think. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. I can function, but sometimes I have to stare at things a little bit to make sure they're in the right order, and sometimes I never see that they're in the wrong order. Like, sometimes it doesn't register that I'm not looking at it right. Which was fun when I had to do cash office for the craft store. That was not fun. I was almost hysterical because Armored Car was coming soon and I could not find 50 cents. I was off on the deposit. I had to get somebody else to come in and fucking find it. And I had encoded a check wrong. It was supposed to be like 5 cents and I put it in. It was weird. It was either 50 or 5 cents. I don't remember, but it was a ridiculous amount. We dinged, you guys! We dinged! We made it! We've got another one in the books. Another max level Bloodthirsty. Or the first max level mage for Shadowlands, as far as Bloodthirsty is concerned. Fan-fucking-tastic. The squishy muffin. It took me almost a year with her. Oh, that's probably going to be a bad photo. Hold on. We need to retake that. I just realized her armor was probably poking through her eye. Let's get up here. Alright, are you going to be in the way? Okay, no, you did move. Okay. So let's do that. That's a bit better. Let's hearth your ass back out of here to keep you safe. When was her 10? Her 10? Oh, so she Holy shit, it's been a year and a day since she hit level 10. No, it's been exactly a year. Holy shit. Really? Well, since she hit level 10. 10/21/20. Well, damn. How about that? How about them apples? How about them mana buns? God damn. I've been doing mostly a level a week. I can't remember when we started the level a week, though. We were a few levels in. But... damn. That's kind of funny. Okay. Alright, so let's get our slash played. So this was a new character that was just made. I made her after Level Squish came in. She was actually my test character because I figured she was gonna die. While I was trying to figure out a new leveling path for my other Bloodthirsties and just testing the waters to see how things were gonna go with mobs and stuff due to the Level Squish. But hot damn. That's kind of funny. Alright, let's get her crown in there. That's good. I don't want her hand like up in the air in the shot because that looks silly. I mean, you can see it sort of back there, but... so, WoWChallenges, Bloodthirsty, Frozen Soul, Frost Mage, Dings 60. Woohoo! We've got a slash played time of 7 days, 14 hours, 59 minutes, and 42 seconds. It might as well just be 15 hours. In reality. So, okay. Her total kills. So she was fresh with Level Squish. Everybody else has been older characters. So, her numbers are more true to a fresh character run. Because the others had, you know, the Winds of Wisdom thing, and sat for periods of time. Some of them were made back in Legion, so total kills are 10,337 up to this point. Let's just check our quest, make sure we didn't get nailed with anything. Just that one daily quest that's coming from the mall for some fucking reason that we can't figure out what it is, because we're not, we weren't tracking the names of daily quests, so who the fuck knows. But, oh, so there's my gear, all greens. For what I do have on, I didn't even have a second ring on. I mean, that's kind of funny, and I had no trinkets. They're expensive on auction house, so I just didn't fucking bother. So, summary, no. Character. So uncommon items, so that's green is uncommon, and everything else is stuff that would have flagged me, and those are all blanks. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a good run. When we go to switch over to the iron, I will update her
Take your time.
on the site just to see what her real world time looks like. Alright, so gray gear got us 396,
My wares for you.
and greens netted us
Until we meet again.
another 434,
I hope some of these can be
and
used.
thank you. And I was thinking about venturing these, or do I want to try to sell them? I mean, the meat market's been pretty silly. I think I'm gonna send those over to one of my normals just to see. Oh, that was from reporting that player. I still have that mail. It won't let me delete it. Alright, so we'll send that, and we'll send... Nope, 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 nope. So we'll send this over to the normal level 60. Okay. Fantastic. Alright, so let's log out of here. And give me a moment, I'm going to bring up the website. And we'll go to challenges. Now, I understand this is unverified, but it's still exciting. Alright, and we'll update that. Alrighty, Roo. So it doesn't look like I had any infractions that weren't gear related. So let me see, did it put up the real timestamp? Did the bot go off? Okay, the bot did go off. So, okay, it had me like an 15 minutes shy of a year. So it was 364 days, 23 hours, and 44 minutes. So that's kind of funny. So not quite a full year by 15 minutes. Alright then. Okay, so we're gonna go grab the iron. And let's switch the titles here. Oh no, that's not bonus pacifist. Nope. Okay, I must have come in here and changed it. Okay, Iron Man. Leveling. Okay, there we go. Is that... No. No, I want that. No, I don't want that. I want that. I guess about there's good enough. It's not even legible. I feel like it's not that legible. Why? Why are you... Can we not... outline... And... Can we outline it in black just to... Yeah, it's probably the font too. Alright. Good fucking enough. Alright, let me close that out. Okay, so let's load into the iron. I have no idea where the iron is. Oh, okay, it looked like they were in Dunmorrow. So we're gonna do some trick-or-treating stuff. And we'll see how this goes. I did not go in ahead of time and talk to Zadormi anywhere, so this could be a little sketchy. And I don't, well, I mean, we're 50, so Crommy time's not really gonna matter. But, I don't see anyone doing fires. We'll probably have to go to...
Good day to you.
We don't get XP. Throw water buckets onto 5 fires. Okay.
See you around.
Where's the fires?
Prepare yourselves. The bells
No, 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 no.
Shelter your weak, your young, and
No,
your
no.
old. Each of you shall pay the
Why is
final
everything
sum.
broken when I come to do it?
Cry for mercy. The reckoning has come.
'Cause this is crazy. It doesn't look like anybody's doing this here. So in the past, these fires could definitely kill your challenger. Is nobody... I think we're gonna go to Goldshire.
What's on your mind?
Cause there's more peoples down there. Normally. And I'm not liking my chances because I certainly don't want aggro on this dude. That's not gonna work at all. Not at all. All of these host bots that all link back to the same 3 channels this last batch have all been made on the same fucking day. Get the fuck out of my chat, please. They're all effing automated. So we're gonna go down to Goldshire. Because that's... Sorry, my keyboard tray is squeaking. The first one was the straw going in my drink. The other's the keyboard tray. Alright. So. We are moving on. That flight to Goldshire didn't take too long. I should probably pull up Wowhead so I have the candy bucket. Oh, we didn't do the candy bucket when we were fucking Kyranos. God damn it. I was right fucking there. And I got distracted by the y'all.
Did you just yawl?
Yes, I did. I'm so mad because now I'm gonna have to go back there. And we were just fucking there.
My flames have died. Left not a spark.
Hey, Mrs. Rock Guru. Oh, good. It's gonna be 2 weeks of this. Jesus. Thank goodness I'm not in this zone very much. I'm already annoyed. Oh, 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 oh. Get on the mount, get on the mount, get on the mount, get on the mount, get on the mount. Oh, okay. Oh my god, he's just constantly...
Shelter your weak, your young, and your old. Each of you shall pay the final sum.
He's just... Holy shit.
Mercy, the
There's 2 pumpkins on the ground and he just started again. Wow.
Have a good one.
This place. Don't bring your pacifist to Goldshire, that's for fucking sure. Put out 5 fires. It doesn't give us XP.
Left not a spark. I shall send you myself
Like,
to the
it
lifeless dark.
only gives us a candy. It could. Oh, that's for Karanos. Abandon that. I mean... Oh god, the guards are on fire! Oh my god! What? The guard is on fire! When did they start doing that? What?
Prepare yourselves. The bells have tolled. Shelter
Oh
your weak,
my.
your young and your old. Each of you
I've
shall
never
pay
seen
the
that.
final sum. Cry for mercy. The reckoning has come.
I have never ever seen that happen. Well, you know what? We got her. Oh no, shit, I gotta go in the inn. Don't set me on fire. It'd be a hell of a way to go out after making it this far, wouldn't it? We're just gonna have to hang here until that bounces off. Alright, let's open this. What did we get? We got 4 things that we can't sell. Cool. That was that Molping Tiger. I can't do anything with. Those are pet charms. This is like all holiday bullshit. Oh good, a penny pouch. We're still doing those. Okay. Let me pull up Wowhead.
I shall send you myself to the lifeless dark.
Cause we're gonna need the trick or treat guide or the list. If we can get it pulled up here. I just want the candy bucket list. That's there we go.
Shelter your weak, your
Okay.
young and your old.
So we are in Eastern Kingdoms.
Cry for mercy. The reckoning has come.
Where are we? We are in... Okay, so there's one up in the trade district, and we've got a few things... Jesus Christ, it's overlapping on itself. God damn. So your alley passy hit 28 on the buckets, and your horde hunter just hit 30, and you're now heading out to Outlands. No XP. What do you mean no XP? The bucket, when someone takes the quest to get the pumpkin, it starts the horseman. Okay. It didn't used to overlap that hard before. There would at least be like a 5-minute break in between.
Not a spark. I shall send you myself to the lifeless dark.
Get the fuck out of here. Wait. Now she's a daily?
You need something?
Costume Morphin wants you to help put out the fires, and do I literally have to do
See
anything?
you later.
Do I actually have to do this? Oh look, the guards on the horses. No, it wasn't the horse guards. It was the other guards that were helping.
The bells have tolled.
Like, do I actually have to put fires out, or will it count if
Each
he...
of you shall pay the final sum. Cry for mercy. The reckoning has come.
What didn't you get XP from? The buckets in Outlands didn't give you XP? Do I like actually have to get on the ground and like put out a fire? Or will it count if everybody else does it?
The town still burns.
Cause I'm really nervous about this, cause his flames will kill me and people are being set on fire. Well, at least the guards were. I don't know if that counts as people, but maybe I can put out one fire?
Why are you trying to put out a fire?
For a 7,000 XP quest. And that didn't fucking count. There, I've participated. Somebody else help. I'm a squishy muffin. I'm a scared squishy muffin that doesn't want to die to this. A lot more people here than there was in Keranos, that's for sure. Like, I already clicked the thing though, so I don't know. No, the treats quest going through each of the main stages. Oh yeah, the first time I talked to her, she gave me a treat, and I'm like, what is this? And it didn't make sense. It wasn't gonna give me XP, so I dropped it. And then the pumpkin was up here, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna click the pumpkin. And then when I clicked the pumpkin the first time and turned that in, then she turned blue. And then she was gonna give me XP. Is it gonna let me click the pumpkin again?
Prepare yourselves. The bells
Probably
have
not.
tolled. Shelter your weak, your young, and your old. Each of you shall pay the final sum.
Yeah,
Cry for
I'm not sitting here
mercy.
all day.
The reckoning
I hate this
has
shit to
come.
begin with. I get very salty and annoyed. Yeah, there was like 3 people in Keranos, and it started to go off, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. So let's just go where we can hide on the edge of the crowd. And they can pull the horsemen. Because I don't want anything to do with it. Alright, so we got some shit up here. You're a vendor. You're a vendor. What's your deal? Speak with the innkeepers of Stormwind, Ironforge, and Darnassus, as well as Tal Vashdel Kissel in Ironforge. Perform the tricks they ask of you in exchange for treats. That's an awful lot of traveling for 900 experience. I'm not doing that. I mean, we're gonna be traveling, but that's a little much. Use the bonfire.
That's
Okay.
enough gabbing for me today.
Use the bonfire. Okay. We can do that. That was easy for 3,000 XP.
What's your story? Long live Grey.
I mean, I know I'm gonna be traveling anyway, kid, but I don't know if 900 XP is worth the extra steps. Just
Hello.
alright, so stink bombs away.
Safe travels. Safe
Okay.
travels.
The reckoning has come.
So we're gonna be bombing Undercity. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so toss a stink bomb. I think we have to hit people. Yes, we do. We're trying to hit people. Of course, there's never anybody in my path when I'm coming through. That looked like an Alliance player. Or maybe it was a horde. Oh wow, there's everybody's PvP flagged in here. I'm PvP flagged. Oh good. Oh good. 'Cause don't stop there, goddammit. I don't like this. I remembered that it was gonna PvP flag me potentially. But I was also thinking, well, I'll be on the vehicle, so maybe we'll be okay. Oh, my aim sucks. And now we're like going fucking warp speed. Why are we going so fast now? Like, just all of a sudden, we are just going warp speed. Oh, do we just have to drop them?
I'm out of range.
And not hit somebody? I was thinking we had to hit somebody.
Closer.
Oh, well that's easier. I mean, we're here, we might as well hit somebody, but... Got a long cooldown on these bombs. Do, 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 do. Can we go home now and get the fuck out of here? Don't drop me from the sky. Don't even. 'Cause that would anger me. Alright. You just drop them as quick as you can. Yeah, I thought for some reason I was thinking I had to hit people. I didn't actually read the quest. Use the arcane cleanser to remove stink bombs around Stormwind. Okay, we can do that. What is this a friend in need bullshit? Is that the creepy crate thing? I think it is. I already have a creepy crate and I really don't want to do that quest on an iron. So we're not. If you guys want to, that's up to you. I'm going to not do that. Just out of an abundance of caution. 'Cause, you know, we've come this far. Oh, I'm still PvP flagged. Shit. Let's wait for that to drop off. Shall we? There's like nobody in Stormwind. This is crazy. They're all in Goldshire. At least on my server. Yeah, for the crate. Yeah, we'll skip that. I already have it. Didn't realize we had that buff on us. I forgot about it. Make sure you click that buff off. From the Wicker Man. Alright, so we've got 4 minutes to go. Look at all the bats flying around. It's a lot of bats for during the day. Yeah, so, we didn't lose any of our bloodthirsties. We got the mage to 60, unverified of course, but we got them there, so yay. One less delicate muffin I have to worry about. Because, oh, those levels in Bastion were getting to be a bit much. But we have a break from Bastion now for a few levels. Because 9.1.5 hits on the 2nd and 3rd of November, depending on where you live. And we're using Soul Snuggles, who is sitting at 50, to test that. I might leave her benched for the time being. Just to work on the others, so I can try to round out my mission. And just to give me a break from being in effing Bastion. So that's probably the plan we're gonna go with for that. Oh, and congrats on your first level 30 iron. That's exciting. Everything from here on out will be a new personal best, which is always exciting. Always, always, always. Sorry, we are sitting here, we're stalling, we're dicking around. We were trying to get this, we're trying to wait out this PvP timer. I don't see any stink bombs here. Oh, there's one. We still have 2 minutes. I just really don't want to be on the ground at the moment. Because I feel like that would be a bad idea. As it is, I'm already playing with fire here. Why can't I? Dude, you took my stink bomb. Alright. That's how you're gonna be. I still have yet to see the sewer beast. Since Shadowlands started on this character. Like, on a challenger. I haven't seen it. Either somebody keeps killing him, or taming him, or I'm just not in here the times he comes through. I haven't seen him. I find it odd because I used to see him all the time. He must be hanging out on Worm Rest because I just don't see him anymore. Saw him yesterday while you were on your pacifist. Oh yes, it is a lot easier once you get flying. At least to get around. It saves you a little bit of time. But remember not to drop in on your quest objectives, because then you're gonna be pressed for getting out, and there might be a patrol that you didn't realize was gonna walk right where you're standing that you would have killed if you had killed your way in to the area. Okay. There's one. There's another one. Oh. And there's one. We still need to go to the Trade District Inn and go to that candy bucket. While we're here. I mean, we're not getting a awesome amount of XP from the candy buckets, but it's still better than, you know, actually going in and doing a daily in Shadowlands zones. I think personally, but that's me. Alright, let's hit this candy bucket while we're here. Hopefully it doesn't change me again. And it did. Although that time it was a buff. It was a costume, it wasn't a trick. Oh look. Oh look! The blue hat. We need to vendor you. Cause we can't wear you. You're gonna send me all the way back down there, aren't you? 970. Well, it's just a talk to me quest. I guess we can do that.
See you around.
2 talk to me quests. I don't really mind the talk to me quest if I don't have to go too far out of my way. I mean, granted, that's not very much, but it is just a... Oh, god damn it. Of course, we flew right through the stink bomb. Yay! We be stinky. Alright, so let me talk to you.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
That is done. What is your
I've got
deal?
a bad feeling.
Use the
Good day.
Didn't we do this? No. Use the door. Oh. Oh, no. 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 No thanks. Not doing that shit. Oh, you're a horde. Let's get up out of that shit. Somebody's going after him. Don't want any parts of that.
Good day to you.
Alright, so... Somebody threw a pumpkin on my head.
Have a good one.
Okay,
Safe travel.
let's pop back down to Goldshire. We'll turn in this orphaned matron thingy. And then we'll check our map and move on to the next candy bucket. Oh my god, it's actually quiet.
See you later.
The horseman's not bitching. Oh my god. It's the sound of silence. Wow. It does exist.
Fire consumed.
Nope.
You've tried.
We're out.
Let there
Where the
be
fuck are we
no
going?
doubt.
Sentinel Hill, I
Justice
think.
prevailed.
Well, it was quiet for a moment. So you use the add-on WoW Pro for the world events. I don't usually run a whole lot of add-ons. I don't like having a whole lot bogging my system down. That's just me.
Prepare yourselves. The bells have tolled. Shelter
Crown
your
Girls
weak, your
base
young,
camp.
and
Where
your
the fuck
old.
is that?
Each of you shall pay the final sum. Cry for mercy. The reckoning has come.
Stranglethorn. So that's fine. That's not the map I... Wowhead? Behave. Alright, so we got Goldshire. We got the trade district. We're heading to Sentinel Hill now. And from Sentinel Hill... Oh, Ground Girl is a horde one. Okay. That's right. That's a different colored dot. From Sentinel, we'll pop over to Fort Livingston. And from Livingston, we'll head down to Booty Bay. And then we'll see about... Where's... Oh, Sir Witch's Blasted Lands. I don't know if I have the Sir Witch flight point. We may have to talk to Zadormi about that one. Alright. Candy bucket. And you debuffed me. You rat bastard. Alright. Well, you know what? We should start a section of crap that needs to be vendored. We can just get rid of that. We can vendor that. That won't let me vendor it. That needs to be vendored. Stick you up there. This actually needs to get sent out to a different character. And there's our candy. Okay. You're probably not gonna let me melt. No, of course not. Why would you? Okay. So there's our Sentinel Hill. And it looks like now we need to head over to Fort Livingston. Do I have the Fort Livingston flight point? That is... Yes, I do. Okay. So let's bounce down to there now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Zadormi. So I'm gonna have to manually fly in there from Swamp of Sorrows, I think. At least that would probably be the safer option. at this point. Probably. I didn't realize it was that late. How late did I get started? I don't think I got started that late. We got started a little bit late because of the husband's anxiety attack, but... Sorry. That crinkling's me. I picked up a piece of paper and I started playing with it. I hate all of the downtime in between the do the thing. I don't handle the downtime on the flight points well. I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's just be there. Let's just go do the thing. That's why I'm terrible at doing these holiday events. Absolutely terrible. Alright, where's our Bucky Buck? Bucky Buck! There it is. You need to run everywhere on your Pastian Iron. That has to be just absolutely terrifying. And a bit of a pain. I mean, I had the flight plan toys, so that helped immensely, and I do recommend getting them, because you're allowed to use them. So if you have the gold, I do recommend picking them up. It was painful when I bought them, but it was totally worth it. They have proved their worth 10 times over at this point. Oh, we might ding today. So how long is this event running? I'm just trying to figure out how much we're gonna do today. And how much we're gonna do next week. So in theory we could do some stuff next week too. So let me look at the maps here. So there's not that many in Pandaria, Northrend, and Outlands. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll do Eastern Kingdoms today. Alright. And next week we'll do Kalimdor. And if I manage to start early enough and we have time, we'll hit the Outlands, the Northrend, and the Pandaria next week. I'd actually woken up at 11:30 and then fell back asleep. And I fell back asleep hard. I crashed. So I was tired. But next week I will try to make it a point to be up early so we can start around 3 instead of my ass getting up at 3. It's difficult with me Oh, right. It's difficult with me having to stay up until 3 to medicate the dog. Because then I'm kind of in this weird spot where I'm too tired to sleep, and it takes me a while to fully get in the I need to go to sleep mentality. Alright, so we're gonna have to manually enter in over there because there's actually 2. Now remember, if you're doing the Nether Guard one, you need to be really careful flying into there because especially if you're low level. In the past, Fair had a low level pacifist that she took in there, and one of the orc scouts actually came in the keep and murdered her. So do be careful. Alright, Darkshire, I guess, will be next. Passy, you were prowling everywhere. You have the flight points on the maps. The iron has a nerve-wracking... The iron was not a nerve-wracking because you could kill stuff. Runs to November 1st. So you take serotonin for your mild depression and you just started HRT. And you had a Passy killed in there, but this time your Passy was feral and in prowl. So yeah, that Netherguard Keep one is bad. The husband is on Wellbutrin. It's more for the depression, but it can help with the anxiety a little bit, and it has made it so that he can sort of function. Before he was taking the Wellbutrin, he would just be pacing back and forth and wringing his hands and flapping his arms, although the flapping of the arms could have been more of the autism side coming out. But when he's having an anxiety attack, the autism side of things really comes to the forefront, like the main autism mannerisms that you can see in a lot of people that have it. So the Wellbutrin makes it so that he can function to a degree, so that he's not like a total basket case. But it's not helping him enough where he can go work and stay at work. Before he had to stop working, I think he was getting there, clocking in, and was maybe getting an hour's worth of work done before he's like, I can't do this. He couldn't hold it together any longer and he had to leave. That place was working with him pretty good. And they told him, if he's ever manages to get more functional, to call them, and he's more than welcome to come back. They had him on Zoloft for 2 weeks. The first week was okay when they had him taking a half a pill. It started out okay, and then it was getting a little weird as it was building up in his system, because that stuff has to build up. And the next week where they had him take a full pill, you could not understand him. He was speeding. Like, he was talking so fast you could not understand because the words were all jumbled together. And I'm like, stop. I don't know what you're saying. Slow down. One word at a time, please. He had tried to call, it was in the middle of the night, so the doctor, because we were on grave shift at the time, so the doctor's office couldn't be reached. And the next morning he had called the pharmacy because it was the weekend and he couldn't get a hold of his doctor. And the pharmacy's like, stop taking it. Stop it altogether. And don't take it anymore, and make an appointment with your doctor. And he called the doctor first thing on Monday, and the doctor's like, you should have went to the ER because you had what sounds like serotonin poisoning, and that can be a problem. So ever since that incident, he's like, yeah, I'm not taking any medication. And it was pulling teeth to get him to take the Wellbutrin. He only agreed to take it because I was having a complete nervous breakdown, because we had been in the middle of an argument about it, and I just like lost my shit and just like started full on ugly crying. And then he ended up taking it, and he's not willing to take anything else because of the side effects that they can have. Because it's scary when you think about it, because like so many of these anxiety and depression medications, they're like, oh yeah, it could cause seizures, and we're like, that's scary. So especially when he's the one that's doing a lot of the driving and stuff, so or all of the driving really, so it's like, yeah, no. So he's willing to take this one because it has the least amount of side effects, but it's kind of to the point where you can get used to this. And the doctor kind of wanted to up his dose a little bit, or wanted him to double it up just to see how it was going to affect him, to see if it would help make it any better. And he's like, no. He's like, no, I'm not taking any more of this. So,
Well met.
Not a whole lot one can do there. It's in the arborage. I don't have this flight point. Alright, let's go to Lakeshire. We're going to be doing some double backing here. So before you got the serotonin, it got to the point where you were angry at your husband's all the time, and that was not fair on him, as he's been blind since 2009. And you do that normally and stumble over your words, and you have to think about, yeah, like it was bad that it was. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Bog Paddle and head over. But yeah, like it was. You could definitely tell it was the medication, and but I mean, he can't. This medication only does so much, but you know it does something for him, so that's all we can really ask for.
I'm gonna try to get to Walmart
For
pills, bread, vinegar.
It's inside out, sweetie.
Thank you.
We still need to exchange that oil.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I know. Are you sure you're okay to drive that far?
I think so.
Okay. Be careful.
Yeah, I will be.
You found your wallet, and
Yeah.
can we grab a box of baking soda too, please?
We have, for cleaning purposes, we have baking soda in the cat box room.
How much is there, though?
An unopened box, plus.
What size is the box?
Oh no,
Is it just the tiny one?
It's not a huge one.
Alright. But yeah, try to get the big bottle of vinegar if we can.
Yeah.
The cat's stuck. Oh,
No,
never mind. He was stuck. Usually it's little getting stuck into everything. Have you eaten?
I have not.
Okay. See if there's something there that you can eat. Oh, you need bread.
Yeah, I already said bread.
Okay, I'm sorry I didn't catch that. Sorry, just trying to... I get a little overprotective when he's in the middle or just coming off of a bad anxiety attack, because sometimes he's not completely thinking clearly sometimes, and I just like to make sure what the fuck he's planning on doing. Okay, so we were gonna have to fly through here anyway to get to Bog Paddle, so that's why we just flew here.
What can I do for you?
Alright, so let's head over to Bog Paddle. Alright, it looks like there's a neutral one in Bog Paddle anyway. So we'll go to Bog Paddle, we'll go over to the harborage, and then we'll see if we can carefully... What the fuck? Oh, okay. It looked like a ghoul. That's why I was like, what? No, it was just a stone giant. Or a stone mini or whatever. It wasn't that giant. Anyhow. And then we'll try to avoid the guards to get into blasted lands to talk to Zadormi. I do not remember that flight point being there. The fuck? My, it's been a long time since I've been in that zone. I don't ever remember that flight point. My goodness. Wow. Although I don't frequent Red Ridge. Oh, I am slurring so bad today. I swear I'm 100% sober. We don't even have any alcohol in the house. what the hell was I trying to say? I don't frequent Red Ridge very often. There we go. You stick to the road in Swamp Stars, you avoid the guards. There was one PvP guard on one of the roads, though. But I think that might have been closer up to where you come into the zone. Unless they moved that one. It had been a Horde Orc, I think, that had frequented that section. I'd be a lot happier if this was giving like full quest XP, but I guess that's a little too much to ask for, I suppose. But again, it's been a long time since I've been out here actively questing. Outland's done, you're deciding where to go to next. Have you done Northrend yet? I think I would do Northrend first, and then, I don't know, maybe scout Pandaria a little bit. Oh, I'm so snarfly. I was so excited because we had all this ragweed growing in our backyard, and it just does such a number on me, and I looked outside and the cold temperatures and the patchy frost had kind of killed it, and I'm like, yay! Die, ragweed, die! I was just like, thank goodness. But, I think the tree pollen and stuff is still kicking up a little bit. It hasn't been consistently cold yet, so we're going through these weird fits and spurts of chilly. Really chilly. Oh my god, I need pants. Oh my god, I need pants and a coat. And what the hell, summer came back. Like, that's kind of where we're at temperature wise. Where am I? Okay, we need to get here. So let's kind of follow the road here. I can't see for all these damn trees in the way. Alright, I feel like if we go high enough, though, it might not be a thing. This is right? No, that's leaving. Okay, we need to go that way. Alright. So, we're just gonna kinda sorta skirt the edges, and the orange lighting out here is making my what is this? The Volt Pine look green. That's kinda weird. Alright, so we're gonna... Well, we got a minuscule amount of exploration XP. Okay, now Zadormi should be right here.
Light be with you. Light bless
Turn
you.
back time. If I could turn back time. Okay. So we've got one in the keep and one in Sirwich. So let's go ahead and get those. We might at least hit 51 today. That would be nice, because we've been 50 for freaking ever and a day. Because I'm scared to go into Shadowlands. Because I don't really know the world quests that well, and I know there's that... I know there's that forum post about the, excuse me, about the Iron Safe quests. But since I don't know what to expect out of them, and I am so squishy being a clothy priest, I am terrified to actually go do them. Oh, you know what? Where's the flight point? Do we have the Sirwich flight point? That is a very good question.
You need something?
No. No, we do
Go
not.
with honor,
Okay.
friend.
That's fine. We can get over there on our own. Without too much trouble, although these birds all underneath me are making me really fucking nervous. Alright, we're gonna start trying to descend carefully here. Hopefully without angering anything. Alright, I don't want to descend all the way, but we'll get close enough. I'm always curious as to whether the rares are up when I'm out here on things that I can't kill them with. 'Cause that usually seems to be the way. So now that you have flying, it will be easier to do Pandaria. Yeah, it will be. Actually, Outlands too. Although I'm sorry, Northrend. But you do have to be a little bit careful in Northrend. 'Cause there are a couple questionable spots. You alright, doggo? You're doing a lot of moving around over there. Oh, damn. I wanted him to cut my chicken. Well, kerfluffle muffins. Alright, I'll just have to... Maybe I'll shred it after I cook it. So I'm having orange chicken and broccoli. Oh, I wonder if he'll answer me. I don't know if he's gonna see that. Hang on, give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back. I need to call him real quick. Nope, that's not it. That's it. I will be right back, super quick. Alright, so his phone must be in his pocket, because usually it will ring through the car. And, he'll answer me. So, sorry about that. Oh no, yeah, don't fly over that in Northrend. That would be bad. That would be very, 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 very bad. Alright. We'll see. I called him, maybe he'll call me back. Hope he calls me back. I never remember this shit when I need to. Which is the inn? This is the inn, right? It's been a while. Yeah, okay. Of course. I don't want the costume, thanks. Okay. So, let's look at our map. Alright, so we got Goldshire, we got the Trade District, we got Sentinel Hill, we got Fort Livingston, we got Booty Bay, we got Surwich, we got Netherguard Keep, we got Darkshire, we got the Harborage, we got Lakeshire. Where are we now? Dragon's Mouth? Where is that? Dragon's Mouth. Iron Summit. That's... I don't know where Dragon's Mouth. Dragon's Mouth. Oh, you know what? It's on the... Okay, so Searing Gorge is Iron Summit. Dragon's Mouth is Badlands. Okay. Alright, so... Badlands. Alright. Badlands. Did we go there to do the fire? Did we do Fire Festival there?
Is a friend of mine.
Bog Paddle. Is there none in Burning Steps? Like, does Morgan's Vigil not have one? By the new Kargath. Alright, hold on. Let me look at this list, because I feel like... Burning Steps should have one? Maybe it doesn't. No. Okay. Alright. Badlands it is. Yeah. I'm just surprised there wasn't one in Burning Steps. Alright, so we do have Dragon's Mouth. Is there one in Fuse Light? Or is it just Dragon's Mouth? I'm not seeing... Oh, yeah, there's one in Fuse Light. Okay. So we'll go Dragon's Mouth, Fuse Light, and then we'll bump over to Searing Gorge, and we'll hit Iron Summit. And then we'll bump back up into well, I mean, actually we might go into Keranos and Iron Forge and get those, since we didn't get them when we were there to begin with, because I'm dumb and forget things. So while we're in flight, I'm going to try to call him back again. I will be right back. So he either doesn't have his phone with him, or he didn't get there yet. They're not that far away, so... Very strange. He usually answers his phone when he's in the car, unless it's like hiding in his pocket or something. Looks like we have another unverified Iron Man. Got a shed. That name's familiar. Don't know who that is. Don't remember who that is. I think I've done the write-up before. I feel like I have. Wonder who that is. Who is that? That's not you, Tiber, is it? That's a double T, isn't it? No, got a shed. No, that's not what I wanted at all. G-O-T-A-S-H-E-D. Of course, the search, there it is. Night Elf. Maybe I never did a write-up for them. Maybe it was just somebody I had been watching. Congrats on 32. I will have to log in to WordPress and see if I ever did one for them. Because I'm not sure if I did. Oh, there's a ding. So, yay, 51. That's helpful. Alright, let's open that.
Have a good one. Hello.
And we'll bump over
Safe
to
travel.
Fuse Light. Oh, thank you. We finally got a level. It's only been how long? Since we have leveled up. So I know we're going a little bit longer today, but I kind of want to get this done. We don't have that many more. Well, I mean, we do have a few. But holidays are exceptions, especially when I only do this one day a week. As far as Iron Man is concerned. I don't work on Iron Man outside of stream. So, alright, we got Fuse Light. Iron Summit. Do we have the flight point for Iron Summit? That is the question. Do we? Don't we? We do. Alright. Awesome. That helps. That helps a great deal. I mean, if I had realized they were gonna fly us over Loch Modan, we would have just gone to Loch Modan first, but lots of double backing going on. But yeah, I don't even know if the boy has his phone with him. I do apologize if the phone rings loudly if he does have his phone and calls me back, because it's sitting near the microphone. Let me see if I can move that over just a little bit so it's not quite so jarring if he does call. Beginning to think he doesn't have his phone with him. Because usually we have Bluetooth linked to the car. Because he'll like listen to podcasts through the car stereo. And he'll just answer the phone through the touch screen for the audio system. But if he didn't link it before he left and his phone was in his pocket, then he wouldn't have answered me then. If it even actually went through. It's so weird when I try to call his phone. It makes me put a 1 in front of it and I'm like, but it's the same area code as we're in. And they're like, nope, it needs to put a 1 in front of it. And I'm like, fucking hell. I know that's meaningless to people that aren't from the US and don't understand our phone system. I don't understand our phone system either. We're not doing Vashishir. Not doing that. Not doing I'm not doing several of the Kata places because it just doesn't seem like a good idea to me. Where's that pumpkin? Pumpkin. 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 We had to go up and not down. There it is. Alright, so pumpkin. Alright, stick that there. Okay, so that's Iron Summit. Yeah, let's go up to Keranos now and Iron Forge. I always have this brief moment when I go off the edge of something, even when I'm in an area that I know I can fly in. Like, I have this split second where my stomach bottoms out and I'm like, oh god, please let me fly. Like it's not gonna work. Even though I know I have flying, I was just on the flying mount, I just flew up there, but for some reason every time when I go to step off of something, I'm like, it's not gonna work. And it does. Like, it's just me being dumb. Sorry, I'm also paranoid that I didn't unmute my mic, so, because I muted it when I went to go call him. But now I'm like, did I unmute it? Yeah, I did. I keep obsessively checking it now, because my brain don't work so good sometimes.
The town still burns. A cleansing fire. Time is short. I'll
Soon retire! Oh, God. Come back into this nonsense. That's gonna be a long 2 weeks. I'm glad I'm not frequenting the starter towns very often. 'Cause that gets annoying real fucking quick, I'm just gonna say. At least for me it does. Can't believe I forgot to do this when we were here earlier. But whatever. Alright. Let's go this way. We'll hit the inn here. Ironforge is actually really quiet for Ironforge. But I guess everybody is over in Goldshire. Had to make sure I was going in the right building. For a second I wasn't sure. Because I always feel like it's the last one on the end there. And I always want it to be this building, but I get confused that it's not that building. Alright, so we could be lazy and go back to the flight plan, but we're like right fucking here. Excuse me. So let's go this way. Oh, and apologies, I haven't put anything up on the Etsy shop recently. I just have the 3 tissue paper arts up there. The one I price dropped from 50 to 40. I may be reposting the magnets soon. And I may be price dropping them from what they had been listed at. Just to try to get rid of them. And I need cash badly. Oh, I didn't want the costume, thanks. Alright. So now I guess we'll... Is it only the one here? Keranos, the Commons, that's Menethil. Alright, let's hit up Thelsamar and Farstriders. So we'll go get Lochmodan done.
Talk to me.
Alright, so Thelsamar next. And all this traveling's really racking up the gold here. Because we're not even getting money for this, we're just getting XP. And stuff that doesn't sell. I'm just gonna drop all this shit down here to be dealt with later. I mean, that's a whole 8 copper. So between that and that, we could sell that to cover our flight to Thelsamar. I mean, this holiday stuff's expensive. And my hands are freezing. What's tonight's temperature gonna be? I wonder. It's 57 right now, and patchy frost possible. That's pretty chilly, because I think it was almost 70 today. Some storms lining up east of us, going away. We have a chance for severe weather on Sunday. So I'm not happy about that. And if he doesn't have his data on, he's not gonna get my message on Discord. Like, Damn it, why did I not think to... get a hold of him beforehand. 1, 4, 7. There we go. I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, sorry. I was trying to call the boy one more time, and he called me. So he did have his phone. So, yay. At least I know he's okay. I was starting to worry. Okay, so let's hit this bucket. No, I don't want to be a bat. Okay. So maybe we've gotten a little bit of XP out of this. And somebody that's revving their car obnoxiously. I'm feeling really lazy, so let's just
Here there.
hit the flight point, and we'll go over with Far Strider. Why did somebody just whisper me? I don't know. This ought to be interesting. I don't know why they want me to help them. I can't really help them. Okay. So, let's get our candy. Okay. You just ditch all the stuff? Yeah. You got a new hunter pet for your hoardie, a pinky purple hyena. Oh, nice. I've been using, on my big girl, my 60 hunter. What zone is this? This is... That's Twilight Highlands. Alright, let's shoot over to Menethil. They really need a flight point at Swift Gear. I don't think there is one, and it's obnoxious. Alright, so let's go over to Menethil.
What's on your mind?
At least I don't recall there being one there, so we're gonna be doing some double backing here. Alright, well at least they weren't mad. You're still using the starting wolf on your orc? Yeah, on my big girl, I'm using a frog. I'm sorry, I just realized I didn't finish the thought, or I don't think I finished the thought. I got distracted. So yeah, I teamed one of the frogs from Arden. Ardenweld. And it matches the frog mounts that I got to drop off one of the rares out there. The only thing that's missing is a matching battle pet, but I haven't been doing pet battling really, so I don't have anyone of level high enough, I believe, to try to capture one. If one exists, it may. Another Dave, as Periton calls his frog. I mean, the frog's not bad. It's different. I was using a crab for the longest time, and I think I have a Mechano Strider. How many pets does that one have? It has the Mechano Strider that I picked up. It has the crab that I picked up. It has that frog. Oh, and I picked up a stag out in Arden as well before. I'd swapped to the stag from the crab because the stag seemed to be doing more damage than the crab at the time, and then I picked up the frog after I got the mount, I believe is how that went. I was like, oh, we can be matchies. So silly part of my brain was like, yes, do it. But it really makes me nervous when they fly you this low on hostile NPCs. It's like, what you doing? Like, they're gonna just completely ignore me? Like, in reality, these casters would be like taking pot shots at me, right? You want to get the Felsteed from Shadowfang Keep. The Felsteed. Is that tameable? Sorry, I'm saying the name so I can picture it in my head. Is that tameable? Oh, he's not listed as a thing. Like, I know you can kill him, I just didn't know if he was in part of the dungeon stuff. I'm trying to remember what he looks like. But he's not listed in the journal, so he's just an extra mob there, I guess. In the stable after the first bout. Yeah, it's tameable. Oh, Corsairs. Okay. Yeah, Petopia is a good site for all the WoW pets. I know a lot of people went and, if I could not get stuck on random objects, a lot of people went and grabbed the pink Elec from Brewfest. I had thought about it, and then I was like, I don't know. I don't like it when my hunter pets get too big. Like, the frog's kind of the limit of how big of a hunter pet I'm willing to go with. The Elec felt a little too RV-like in shape, or bus-like in shape, and I was thinking I was gonna have a really hard time dealing with that and seeing my mob and stuff, so I was like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling the pink Elec. And I don't have any pink gear to match him either, so there's not that much pink gear in the game. Or pinkish toned. It's more of like a pinkish purple. And some of it I don't think you can get anymore. Or it's a real fucking bitch. But I was like, I don't know. Okay, if you're gonna have this much shit happening here, we really need a flight point here. I'm sorry. And they're everywhere at the moment. Yeah, like, everybody has one, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, that was one of my first thoughts, is like, oh, everybody and their grandchild are going to have this pink Elec. And I've been seeing them everywhere lately, and I'm just like, yeah, to me it's not that special when you see them constantly, but I mean, that's me. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of the fell steeds. And I've seen a few hunters with frog pets, but not many. I've seen a few. I've seen more elegs than frogs, I'll put it that way. I used to like to go into one of the razor fen places that had the boars with the armor strapped to their side, because you could tame those bitches. So that was fun, just to have like a slightly different looking boar when boars were the thing and all that. But this is the inn. Alright, so there's those 3 down. Oh, damn it. Alright, let's just shove all of this shit down here to get rid of later, or else I'm just gonna be constantly getting rid of it. Okay, let me look at our map again. Alright, so we got Menethil, we got Swiftgear, we got Green Wardens. There's like 4 in Twilight Highlands. Let's see if I have any flight points out there. I don't like flying around out there because there's dragons and shit in the air. We have Thundermaw. Thundermar, excuse me. We have Thundermar. I don't know if I want to get involved in all that. I get super nervous out there, so I think I'm going to skip Twilight Highlands. I don't feel like it's worth the risk personally to me.
I am honored.
Let me fly up to Dunmore. And I'm getting hungry, so I kind of want to move this along. I always forget to start earlier on the days that we're going to be doing the holiday events because they take so much time. It's a shame they made it really hard to tame the boars that you set on fire in Mulgore. Set on fire in Mulgore. In Mulgore. Mulgore. Oh, okay, I know which ones you're talking about now. Up there by the camps and stuff with the quill boars. I think I know where you're talking about. In the Tauren starting area. So, talking about flying low, I was on my way to Unguro Crater via Syphilis, and the flight mount flew me underneath Cenarian. Oh god. It flew you under it? What the fuck? That's one of those moments where it's like, oh god, a thing happened and oh god, I'm gonna DC now. Like, that's not happy.
Greetings. Farewell.
And now I'm PvP flagged. Alright, well, we're gonna be up in the air. So this is one of those contested zones, especially, I think it flips at 50. Below 50 you might be alright, but then again, I don't know if having Crummy time on is going to change that. It might not for this zone. I haven't played with Crummy time. You all figure that shit out. Sorry. I only have so many hours in the day to test shit, so Yeah, that's fine. We're just... Some stuff you're just gonna have to scout out on your own. So that's why if there's something I haven't tested and I'm not reasonably sure about, you know, you're gonna get the... Like, you might want to look at this first before you do the thing. Caveat.
Sorry about the sound effects.
You okay?
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Alright. Oh. Well, that's a thing. Alright, so we got Arathi. Hammerfalls, not me. Stormfeather, Airy Peak, and Chillwind, and then Light's Hope Chapel. So we're almost done. So let's go up to... Excuse me. My throat just suddenly decided that it was going to close off for a second. Let's go to Stormfeather Outpost first. You went through the ground, and when I got back to the hold, I get the bucket, and the flight point said you don't... What? That's a bunch of shit. It's like, I flew here from somewhere else. There has to be a connection point somewhere. Hello? You know, it's like... Those are the moments where you're like, are you sure? Because you let me fly here. You let that happen without having anything connected to it. One of these things does not make sense. That's very strange. Very, very bizarre. I need to figure out who Gotta Shed is. Is that Jang? He normally names his characters with Jang in it, though, I thought. I do not remember who Gotta Shed is. Not like it matters at the moment, because we're not doing write-ups right now. You okay?
Yeah, I'm hurting.
Sorry.
Not
Well,
really
you
good.
were clenched, and
Yeah.
so that's gonna happen.
And they said they expected some pains. Did you happen to give him comfort cheese?
No.
Okay, I'm just asking. So
I didn't do
Yeah,
anything.
we're fine.
Okay. I didn't get Zuzu, I didn't get... Okay. I was not even paying attention to the time. I don't normally handle the 7 p.m. Didn't I? I don't normally handle the 7 p.m. dog medication. Stuff, so. Alright. We're gonna pop over to
Great to meet you.
Airy Peak. I'm going to log into WordPress real quick. I'm gonna attempt to log into WordPress really quick, because it is driving me crazy that I don't know who this is. And I feel like I did it before. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it was just a name I had been watching. Maybe they had not actually dinged.
Comfort cheese.
No, I don't see him.
Alright, Zuzu. It's just you and me today. Let's not have too much trouble, eh?
Do I need to help you?
I don't think so. Boop. That turned blank, oh, sorry.
That's
Okay, buddy.
fine.
Come on. I know.
No, no posts. So I guess it was just a name I had been watching.
Always a good job, and a good job means happy cheese. He does not like that stuff.
No, he doesn't.
Good job.
But he seems to handle that one better than that other flavor. Whatever it had been. Oh, grats. You had to ride all the way back to Mossy Point and Unguro to be able to fly to Nares. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, what the hell? Where's the bucket here? Is it all the way... Is it all the way, down below somewhere? Like, technically, I think this is the inn. Yeah, there it is. Okay. It be down here. Alright. I'll get that. So we're almost done. Since I'm... Oh, you found him? Is that a single pack or
It's
a double? Alright, well you get one pack and...
Well, I don't consume that many, so I'll
Okay,
just eat
so
yours.
we'll just... Ow. We'll just splitty splits. Okay, we were desperate for a munchie last night. Like, climbing the walls, digging through the meager shit that was left in our pantry, and we're like, we're so stress hungry. And I know it's not a good thing to stress eat, but holy fuck, we were... It was
How
not
are ya?
working.
Watch your back.
And I had no snacks left, and I was like, ugh. It was a really tough month for us because of the dogs being both sick at the same time. Well, Momo's not sick, he's hurt, but Zuzu got sick while he was still hurt. And so then we had to get double doggy medication. At least we didn't have to do a vet visit with Zuzu. Our vet was backed up because of COVID, because he got COVID, and then like the whole office had to quarantine. And even though he had gotten the vaccine, he still had to like be out of the office for a week and a half or so. And when he came back, they were swamped with missed appointments that they were trying to reschedule from him being out of the office. So since we kind of had an idea of what the fuck was wrong with him, because he went through this before, it was all the same exact symptoms and everything. They're like, yeah, we'll just get you the medication, and if the medication doesn't do it, then we'll do an appointment. And I'm like, thank you, that's fine with us. That more than works for us. I really don't want to pay $60 to walk in the door when we are pretty sure what this is. So
Can I help you?
so that was helpful. Alright, let's hit our last one that we're doing. Kata's Twilight Highlands is just so terrifying. There's all them fucking dragons flying around, and it doesn't look like I have any of the flight points out there aside from the one, and I just would rather not. Besides, we got the one ding in, that's fine. Next week we'll work on Kalimdor, and we'll get that done. And we'll, if we have time, if we don't run too late, next week, then I'll try to start a little bit early. Famous last words, but I'll try. We'll see about getting Outlands and Northrend and maybe Pandaria. We'll see what we can do there. Because we won't have any high level bloods that we're working on. We'll all be under 50, so they shouldn't take too long to get through either. So we should potentially get through them in under an hour. And then we'll spend the last half working on the iron and doing what we can. So after, let's look at the calendar here. So this is running until November 1st. Now we do have Dark Moon Fair kicking off on the 31st. Now remember, the last time that we had Dark Moon Fair kick off twice in the same month, the quests weren't available at Dark Moon Fair until the new month started. So you might not see your profession quests and all that stuff until the first rolls over. So do keep that in mind. I don't know if they fixed that bug, but since they're both starting in the same month, don't be surprised if day one, when you head out there, if you don't have the quests that you think you should, since those quests kind of turn over on a monthly basis. So don't panic if they're not there. Wait until the 1st or the 2nd and then go look for them. Because it's possible it could do the weird thing again where they're not going to show. Alright. Okay. Achievement unlocked. Alright, so where are we going to go? Let's go to Darlaran. Because then we can get back to Stormwind and go from there. Alright. You keep meaning to do a blood? Oh, they're a little time consuming and I know they're not for everybody. Let's see, so far we've gotten the priest, we got Soul Snuffer, we got the Warlock Soul Stoned, we got the Paladin Soul Shield, we got the Rogue Soul Sapped, and we've gotten the Mage Frozen Soul. Right, so... Oh, somebody's a turkey. So we've definitely made some progress. I feel like there should have been another one. Was there not? Roster. By rank. Oh, and the hunter, Nisi. So yeah, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mage makes number 6.
Aw, special moment. Momo came out to check for the toast I'm making.
Really?
Yeah, he just came out to the edge of the kitchen, sat there and looked at me, and wouldn't leave until I told him to go lay down and I'd bring him some. Aw, glad to know you're feeling that good, buddy. Glad to know. Yeah.
Or he's just that hungry. They'll get some rice. I'll make a big bag tonight.
If he was that hungry, he'd eat some of his food.
Huh.
Bastard.
I don't know. He likes to hold out for people food. Or the good stuff in his bowl. But we're just gonna plant ourselves in the inn out here. Just to make sure that we're good. So yeah, we've got so the hunter, the rogue, the warlock, the priest, the paladin, and now the mage. So we've got six guys going. Excuse me. I'm just gonna hit this candy bucket while we're here. God damn it. I keep thinking that I opened it. Effing brain, remember to open the damn thing. Alright, let's go upstairs where there's not quite so many people. I'm like, why is the spider following me? What is happening? I was the spider. It's been a long day of adventuring. Alright. Oh, hey. Grizzly Hills. That's a very clear picture. Anyhow. So that's gonna do it for today. Sorry that we had to do WoW today instead of yesterday, but there was the whole authentication server fiasco where I couldn't get in right away. Tomorrow we'll be doing Franchise Friday, or at least that's the plan, with Planet Zoo, and we'll be working on our cassowary exhibit and working on getting the talk point stuff in and things. Saturday I will not be streaming. I will be in the WoWChallenges podcast chat, though. That will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Saturday night on their Twitch page. And there will be a guest this week. Ash will be on. I believe he's going to be talking about his pacifist run. And then Sunday, providing I have power, we'll be doing art, because there is the severe weather potential coming in on Sunday, so we'll see what happens there. But we'll figure that out when we get there. But as long as we have internet and power, and I'll still be streaming. I'll just be keeping an eye on the weather on the other screen. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me and my derpiness at times. We got a level in on the iron, so that was fantastic. I still need to send that over to Twitter. We got Eastern Kingdoms done. We're skipping Twilight Highlands. Next week, like I said, we'll pop into Kalimdor, and if we have time, we'll hit the others along with our Bloods. So, thank you guys. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter at NisiBGN. I usually remember to post when I'm about to go live over there. We also have the YouTube channel where we archive the live streams, and that is NisiBGN as well. So, you know, I do a lot of first run-throughs of showing how to get through certain sections, or if you're just looking for mindless entertainment and enjoy my derpiness, you can pop over there. Don't forget to give a subscribe over there. That would be extremely helpful. And we have the Etsy shop still that we have a few things in. I'm hoping once the first of the year turns over, we'll be able to get some more stuff posted. I do want to try to get into the needle felting, so we might have some wool paintings coming in the future for over there that I'm super excited to try. So many ideas running through my head for that. So excited. So that is a possible thing for over there. And then we have the Kofi page as well for those that don't want to donate through Twitch, because I know there's some animosity about, oh, really? You're just gonna zone in on top of me? Well, aren't you cute? And there's a donation button over there for those that don't want to go through Twitch, and that goes directly to my PayPal instead of through Twitch. Because I actually don't get paid on Twitch until I hit $100, so it could be months before I actually get your donation. Funny that. But, you know, small channel woes, I suppose. But you guys have a great night. Be careful on your challengers out there trick-or-treating and doing all of the holiday things. Good luck, stay safe, and until tomorrow, have a good one.